Episode 35. I've decided that Nikki got tired running around in that overly extravagant dress. Probably not the best thing to wear in the middle of a forest. So she's dressed down just a little bit, swapped out one or two pieces here and there. I guess this will let us see the hair a little bit more, so maybe before we go back to that outfit, when we see Giovanni again, we'll just be wearing this. By the way, this guy in the bottom left. Kind of a photo bombing, huh? I think you can just get rid of them like this. But we're not going to do that. For the occasion, right? And again, the aperture isn't quite what I wanted. The person in the front, the foreground, this Feywish sprite, kind of blurry, but the background isn't as blurry as I wanted, like it is here. I even tried to upgrade or set the aperture just a notch higher so that it would be this. I wanted this aperture, so I set it to this. But the actual resulting aperture in the background wasn't quite this. So let me try setting it a little bit higher. That's too much now. Alright, I guess we can try one more notch to the left. Or right, rather. Let's compare those three. What exactly is it about the aperture setting that makes it behave in this weird way? Maybe I do want the background more visible, though. Between these two, this is too blurry. And this, well, you can't really see any of the background, so I guess the first photo I took was fine. How do I... Here we go. This will commemorate our arrival in this, whatever this place is. I'm sure I'm going to read the lore about it in a second. Over here? There we go. Regulations for the use of glimmergrass dyeing equipment. Please note, the wooden grinder is available for all Feywish sprites to produce glimmergrass dye, which is used for clothing. Any Feywish sprites in need can bring the glimmergrass they've collected to register. After waiting for 3 to 5 working days, they can collect the finished dye with a glimmergrass dye deposit receipt. The production period may be extended before the coming of age ceremony, so Feywish sprite parents are encouraged to allow extra time for clothing production to ensure their children have suitable attire upon waking. Skilled Feywish sprite stylists and those with customized grinding requirements can use the grinder to produce glimmergrass dye themselves, so long as they comply with this agreement. This grinder was exclusively developed by the Wishcraft Lab. For repairs or replacements, please contact the Chief Researcher, Nunabo, at the Wishcraft Lab. I think we're about to meet Nunabo. Agreement details. Take good care of the grinder. Pre-screen materials and remove impurities to ensure only glimmergrass seeds are inserted into the machine. If maintenance is being performed on the grinder, please wait patiently and do not force the machine to start. Use wish batteries sparingly. Every wish battery is filled with the power of nature. Okay, interesting. And the wisdom of the Wishcraft Lab researchers, so make sure every bit of energy is put to good use. I think those batteries are going to be a MacGuffin a little bit later, although MacGuffin might be too strong of a word. Queue up for grinding in an orderly manner and follow the rules. Glimmergrass dye is deeply loved by everyone, and grinding demand is always high. Only by queuing properly can everyone receive their dye for clothing production. Feywish sprites, with time to spare, are encouraged to volunteer, and to help maintain the queue to ensure the grinder is used efficiently. It seems like a lot of the lore that we come across tend to be instruction manuals or business logs or the like. Not the most exciting reads usually, but I suppose they do add to the world building. They tell you how these places work in terms of like a society, their place in the world as a business, and how they interact with the rest of the wider Mirrorvale area, or whatever. I guess this would be the Breezy Meadow area. What's this one section, or this entire map called? I know Mirrorvale is the world, but if we circle around everything, including the woods and the abandoned district, would this be called the Breezy Meadow area, or what? Anyway, that hidden star. I guess I could look for it right now, without the annoying music playing. But it won't mean, or if I don't activate this, then I won't get the little hint, which is a little triangle prompt popping up whenever I'm right next to it. Although I think I just found it. Right? There we go. I guess I can thank that hourglass that was placed right next to it. Not sure if I actually would have noticed it without the hourglass, or, to be honest, I'm not sure if I saw the star or the hourglass first. But this is definitely just pointing it out, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. And you used Momo in his new outfit from the banner. Pretty nice. You could have framed it a bit better, though. I mean, you can see the 4 points of the star, but the camera is pretty versatile in this game. Give it a little bit of flair or something. Not that I'm one to talk. Alright, I think we're just going to get that other Whim Star now. I don't recall if there was another lore piece that I saw somewhere else. So I'm not going to worry about it. No. You can't just use the words forced perspective and expect me to walk away. Oh no, Doolittle was right. I must be out of it after working in the Institute. I even got the meetup location wrong. The special anniversary is all ruined now. If only I hadn't mistaken the empty flower pot for the one filled with flowers that day. Did you get the wrong flower pot and choose the wrong place for the meetup? Yes. Doolittle waited for me all day and was super angry with me. I can't explain what happened. I clearly remembered seeing fresh flowers. They were yellow, a big bunch of them. Think fast. What do I do when I encounter this situation during research? I can retrace the steps and find the crux of the problem. Yeah, great idea. I think there's a photography technique that can capture unusual scenes from specific angles and compositions. Could you please help recreate the empty flower pot filled with flowers using forced perspective photography? I'd be extremely grateful. I do love me some forced perspective photography. My success rate pronouncing forced perspective photography is getting a little bit better. Not yet 100% though. So what is the flower pot? These are the flowers, obviously. Oh, this one here? Gotcha. Right, these are flower pots, it seems. I see. But how on earth? Not like this, no. They're certainly referring to this one here. Is there a place we can stand where that becomes... I don't see where we could stand for that one. Oh wait, we don't have to. Momo can fly when he has the camera. Should there be like a box appearing or something? Oh, not that. There we go. I guess the aperture doesn't mess with things. Can We gotta make it look good though. There we go. Just nice and centered. Can we zoom? Oh, we're already zoomed in all the way. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna delete this anyway. Yes, nice one. That's exactly what I saw that at the time. With this, I can clear up the misunderstanding with Delubo. I'm so glad I met such a skilled, forced perspective photography expert like you. I hope other Feywish sprites can be just as fortunate. I made Delubo wait for so long. I really need to apologize. I'll also bring a bouquet of delicious wishing orbs, and the new product I queued up for at the beauty lab. Oh, wishing one, I promise never to upset Delubo again. A pushing block puzzle with seesaws or scales or whatever. Looks like we have to interact with this button. How many does it take? Sometimes they take 2. Oh no. That's one of those jumpy things. Okay. Can we get to the top with just this? No, we gotta push it off first. If we can. I don't think Momo can push boxes, I'm not even gonna try. You really should be able to change into Momo in the air. Now the question is, could we finagle our way around here? No. They make that edge right there. Like, it's an invisible wall, basically. Can't exactly land on it. If you could maybe float over to that ledge over there, and then onto the platform there. Just didn't really feel like doing the puzzle this time is all. Anyway. Can Momo push boxes? He cannot. If I push it to the edge here, and jump off, can I grab it from this side? I guess you can. Kind of? No. I don't think that's part of the puzzle design. Weird. Anyway. I feel like you are supposed to... Oh wait, can I just... If I push it off the edge, does it automatically reset? Doesn't look like it. That's something I'll have to keep in mind for the future. Any other block puzzles we might have. I'm going to assume we want both of these boxes down. And even the last one too. Wait, what? Oh, it resets all the boxes. Okay. Oh great. Now I'm just wasting time. I wonder what Momo's ground speed is compared to Nikki's ground speed. If they're about equal. And that means I can walk around as Momo without any real loss of time. I wouldn't count on it though. We just unlocked it, so I kind of want to do it. Now what about this swim star? Ah, just these, I guess. Nope. is it above? Alright, this again. And again, we can't transform into Momo on the ground, so... or in the air. Any more Momo? Guess not. Momo has no floating either. The platforming might actually be pretty fun if you could do a double jump as Momo, switch to Nikki, and then float. Of course, Momo's double jump probably isn't that high, like compared to Nikki's normal jump. But it'd feel more like a platforming game if we could. I guess we're ready. Nunabo.
What? The mutated vines! And they've attracted S-lings? What do we do? What do we do? Come on, Nunabo. You're the bravest lead researcher around. You're fearless in your research. No, who am I kidding? Those are S-lings!
Hello, I'm Nikki, a stylist. Can I ask...
Stylist? Just in time. Can you handle S-lings?
Me? I can, but I'm looking for a Feywish sprite.
I'll help you find them. You help me, then I'll help you. How about it? Isn't it a perfect plan, right?
Perfect. But what are mutated vines?
Do you know about the Grand Milliwish tree?
I know everything about it.
A little bit. The Grand Milliwish tree is a giant ancient tree, home to the Feywish sprites.
Okay, I was lying. Sorry, Nikki, I underestimated you again.
It got its name from the thousands of Feywish sprites who live there and call it home.
There's more to it than that. It's okay. All you need to know is, the vines coexist with the tree, but recently started mutating. At first they just grew larger and sprouted thorns, but a few mutated further, bursting suddenly and attracting S-lings. This has severely threatened the Feywish sprite's living environment. But the paladins... they have no clue, and they don't seem to care. So, we formed a research group on the mutated vines ourselves, to sample and study them. Once we finish, we'll show the Wishmaster. Anyway, we need to finish quickly. Follow me. The vines are across the river.
Lead the way. Any day now. This'll be a good test. Is Momo about... No, he's slower. At least I think he's slower. Nunabo's just pretty
Let's
fast.
stay in the shallow water.
Oh, you want me to go now? Okay. Thought you were gonna give me, I don't know. Go get him, sport or something. Guess not.
That's amazing! Now we can take samples. Luluda!
Here, I'm here.
Prepare the cutter.
Sealed containers ready.
They took
All
them.
done. Perfect sampling. Thank you, Nikki. You're a lifesaver. Unlike those useless paladins. Would you consider joining our research team? With you, we could accomplish so much more.
Everyone wants Nikki.
And we could do super cool research like, can socks be worn outside shoes, or can pockets be sewed inside hats?
Socks outside shoes. Socks? So like some kind of outer layer that goes around your shoes and then up to your knees or something? I guess there might be something that exists like that. Like a raincoat for socks? Not a raincoat, but like a bag that you put around your shoes when you don't want your shoes to get soaked in water or something. Have I seen something like that? It's not important.
Luluda is our fresh-faced new researcher. He joined us 3 days ago. Lots of impractical ideas.
Thank you for the offer. But right now, I have something urgent.
Right, I understand. You're looking for a Feywish sprite. Go on. I will never say no to you.
The one I'm looking for is a Feywish sprite named Affubo. Have you seen her?
Affubo. No, I don't know her. Luludad, do you?
I don't know her, but a few days ago, someone named Beefubo came here. She asked about the making of Feywish sprite dolls, and then she borrowed some tools from me.
Okay, I don't know enough about Feywish sprite naming conventions, but I'm pretty sure that's a lie, right? That's just Affubo.
That's clearly an alias for Affubo!
Okay.
Now that you mention it, she did look a bit sneaky. She took the tools, and then she went...
Think hard, Luluda. I'll be breaking my promise if you can't remember.
I remember now. She went into that shabby little cave in the grove over there.
Thank you, that's helpful. Gotta go. I'll check it out.
Nikki! Please consider our offer!
I do love shabby little caves by the grove. Interesting. Did you get that intense lighting? Is that a filter? And I can see there are dew up there somewhere. Where exactly were you taking that from? There's a tree on the right and the branch on the left. There they are. I might actually have to go around the long way for these. Or... no, it's fine. Oh, is this... This is like a weird little section where the invisible, or the visible wall is. Right here. Where they cut off this section from this section. It's just kind of weirdly created with these trees. Kind of a weird distinction. Why don't they just let you pass through that one area? Like right here. I guess it's to funnel players in the direction they want them to go in. For the main story or whatever. Rather than just make this all one big open circle or something. That and less playable space means less space that they have to design. And again, intense lighting. I really need to up my filter game. I haven't been unlocking those, only poses. That outfit. What is that? Those pants. And that top. Have I seen that top? It goes well with the hat, I don't really have much outfits like that. I should keep it in mind. But even if I wanted to make an outfit like it, I'd need to get the wardrobe for it, so... gotta expand that. And again, what is this? How'd you get that rainbow there? That's not naturally occurring, is it? Alright, time to stop getting distracted. Right after I get this chest, a few more whim stars and some dew. Which I see in the immediate area. Binary beads. Oh, it's part of an outfit. I really should go for these outfits sometime. That means tracking down where the treasure chests are, but I'm sure that's something a guide can tell me where they are. If the game doesn't have the mechanics to show me where they are on its own, I have no problem using a guide. Along there, huh? I didn't want to get too close to that new area, since the main quest hasn't taken us there yet. I'll just pop in for the wind star and skirt my way back out. After I get these other dues. And this bird? I guess I can collect this bird too. That's a new bird. Damn. Don't fly away on me. And the verdict is... Well. Every bird that we've met up until now has had some problem with their petting animation or their grooming animation. This is the first time I've encountered a bird and it didn't immediately have a problem. They're 1 for 3. Of course they went back and fixed the am birds, their animation, so I guess they're now 2 for 3. And I haven't really checked if they fixed the crows or whatever, so maybe they're 3 for 3. That hairstyle. It's one of the basic ones, but it's one of the best ones there is. What is that shawl? I don't think I have that one. Can I see it if I look at this other photo? It looks like... Well, I know that dress. That's the one that you get from the main story from the stylist girl. But this shawl, I want it. Which one is it? Where'd you get it? Yeah, a lot more people are starting to do the whole Nikki with Momo style thing, now that they have access to Momo. It's strange, I haven't really seen many photos in older areas which make use of abilities or costumes that you get from later points in time. Every time I've run into photos just in the world, they tend to be around at the same progression that I tend to be in, other than gacha outfits. It might just be that people, after they progress, don't go back to the older areas. But I feel like I definitely see people with, like, endgame outfits or something, or whatever, over in Florawish, the starting city. After you beat the main story, I'm pretty sure everyone just goes back there, right? Alright, what else we got? Anything, Momo? I guess not. We'll just make our way up. Nice bench in the middle of nowhere. Good for a photo op with some resting Feywish sprites. Not that I need one. I have enough photos already. That's not entirely true. Never enough photos. But I'm pacing myself.
It hurt. This bald head. So bald. So ugly.
Rude.
It's the 38th one. Making dolls is so hard. But it doesn't need to be. Huh? Who? A human. Hello, Afubo. I'm Nikki, a stylist.
I am not Afubo. You are mistaken. I am a Feywish sprite doll. D-O-L-L.
Nikki, don't be rude. Don't expose her.
Huh? A Feywish sprite doll that talks? Then where is Afubo? The inspection center is in danger.
If she doesn't get back soon, it'll be a disaster! What? What happened at the center?
A huge wishing orb is stuck in the pipeline. Director Boboda is organizing repairs.
They say it's about to explode!
Director Boboda said that you usually handle pipeline maintenance.
Yes, I care a lot about everything running smooth, so I make sure that I check the equipment every day. Normally, wishing orbs don't vary in size much. Occasionally, though, we do get some really big ones.
Okay, I was literally wondering about that just last episode.
For the really big ones, we usually sort these out during final inspections to handle separately. Otherwise, they would clog the pipeline and get stuck. But some inspectors risk it. They shove oversized orbs right into the pipe.
So they are prepared for this exact situation. The people there just don't know what they're doing. That's typical.
Which leads to jammed pipes. That's right. Based on my experience, if a wishing orb gets stuck, we need to stop sorting, knock on the pipeline, and try shaking it loose. Dorita tried that. If that doesn't work, I keep a big tub of grease nearby. Pouring it all in should help roll the orb out. Dorita tried that too.
It didn't budge.
Really? If even the grease doesn't work, it must be jammed pretty badly. Even if I go back, I might not have a better solution. What about something better than grease?
Nikki, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we could use something even slipperier.
What was that thing called again? That silly, ridiculous name? Whatever.
What could be slipperier than grease?
I've got it. Timis' ultralight cleansing oil.
That's not the one I was thinking about. That thing that we collected for her. The resin whatever. The gooey something resin.
I'm sure just a few pumps of that will make the huge wishing orb slippery enough to roll right out of the pipeline.
I don't know. Timis used the gooey doosan when her cart was stuck to unstick it, but this is different. The wishing orb is stuck way worse.
Right. Doosan. Gooey doosan. Sounds like a handle someone might use online. Like, hi everyone, I'm Gooey Doosan. No, I don't know. Would anyone use that?
That's why we should try the stronger ultralight cleansing oil. I trust Timis' expertise. Affable, get back to the center and try other methods. We'll head to Timis' beauty lab to get the oil. All right, I'm counting on you. Follow the path outside, and soon you'll reach Timis' beauty lab.
Right, she does work here. I'm sure she said that and I missed it. No, but seriously, what's up with the dolls, though? Is there some kind of lore going on here? They wouldn't have created these drawings if there wasn't lore. Looks like a doll. And there's an arrow pointing towards a hat, either to put on the hat or take it off. And then there's a dress, so there's an arrow pointing away from the doll towards the dress. And then on the right side, that would be the back of the doll. It looks like it's just a design of the doll, with the individual drawings of the hat and the dress or whatever, as if a design, a blueprint for the doll. And actually this is more of that kind of blueprint, I guess, for the actual craft of the doll. And more on this side. No need to comment on all of them, but I guess they're giving it a shower on the right? Do you have to do that for dolls? Is that proper doll care? I wouldn't know. Showing off someone else's artwork in your own photo? Very typical of social media. I'll like it anyway. But that's a big pain point, isn't it? An unauthorized repost of someone else's work gets more likes and more following than the original post does. Oh, we're going this way. I don't think we have to worry about that happening on the Infinity Nikki net or whatever. What do they call this? The pair net? Oh. This group photo. It's kind of low quality and actually that's hilarious. This looks like RuneScape. That's a piece of art in its own right. Like the way that you down-res the graphics and made all of the colors look like it's a completely different game. It's missing all of the graphical details that that these outfits usually have. Like, I'm wearing that same outfit right now, if I were to go to this one. Oh. I guess this one's also kind of lower on the quality. How do I go back to... Here we go. It's kind of hard to see, I'll just boot out. You can see, like, through the clothes here, right? You can see through these sleeves, it's transparent. But I guess on the lower quality setting, like it is here, it removes that kind of transparency. And I think this outfit on the left, the red one, also has more details than you see right here, somehow lowering the graphical quality, remove those details, and in a sense created an entirely different outfit, it feels like. Like those ribbons on the back or whatever. It kind of looks like they're just flatly painted on there, when normally they should be actually physically modeled or something. More depth to them. But the resulting effect with the lower resolution and the changed colors, it kind of looks like it's out of an older online game from, I don't know, back in the 2000s or something. Wow. I'm not sure if that was all intentional, but that's just the feeling that I get. I'm pretty sure it wasn't intentional though. Here too, the tree seems like it's lower resolution, it has less polygons or something. I'm pretty sure if I were to back out and... yeah, more polygons here, right? I'm just amazed that you can do that by lowering the settings. I didn't know that's how this game worked. Would some of these have been taken on mobile even? I don't know. Anyway. Making kind of crappy quality 2000 eras video game artwork is a art form unto itself, I think. And just some guy photobombing. Seems like they're all over the place and they're going to be doing this. A lot of people have this sword. Where do you get this from? I don't think I have it yet. I'll have to figure it out later. I think I have those pants though. Those would be the gang rules, right? With the other pieces of the academy uniform. Alright, a photo of Timis' house, or lab, or whatever. Do I need to take it from back here, or...? Yeah, it seems like... It seems like the little thing that pops up only... pops up when you're a certain distance away. Guess we're going to be doing it in the same place. What kind of photo should we do, though? Kind of like we're walking along the path, I guess. In our heels, which aren't really great for walking along this dirt passage, but... on the road to Timis' house or something. Which of these looks like we're walking? I don't think we can exactly pose for an in-motion shot or whatever it might be called. I guess it's not too important. I'm probably not going to find something I like too much, so let's just pick something. That's good enough. Oh, I needed to upload that. There we go. Oh, right. The fourth perspective photography photo. Gotta get rid of that. And off to the lab. Judging by the distance I've been going each episode, one episode going about this distance, another episode going about this distance, a third episode going around this distance, or so. I think I'll probably end the episode around here, and next episode I might actually make it to the tree, if that's where our next destination is. If I spent less time looking at every single photo I come across, I'd be there sooner, but I would be much sadder for it. I do enjoy seeing other people's outfits. I do so wish that I could absorb their outfit coordination skills just by looking at them, but alas, I always find myself struggling.
Timis, are you alright? I'm fine. Totally fine. It's just some vines suddenly grew inside the lab. They grew huge in the blink of an eye. And hit me. My ankle hurts.
What? You're injured? What should we do?
It's okay. I have some Twin Moon Curo healing ointment. It'll fix me right up. But the lab...
Do you want help dealing with the mutated vines in your lab?
But it's dangerous in there.
I know, but we urgently need some ultralight cleansing oil. A large wishing orb is stuck in the pipeline at the center, and your cleansing oil might help.
What? Use my cleansing oil on a wishing orb? I've never heard of such a fascinating, interesting, and exciting use of beauty products.
It's also great advertising.
Yes, yes! You really are my best friends. Even my ankles stopped hurting. Even with the lab overrun by mutated vines, if you can get to the main control room and press the restart button...
Alright.
The lab will activate self-cleaning mode, which will get rid of the vines.
That's amazing!
Of course! Amazing beauty products require an amazing lab. Once the vines are cleared, I can get in there and make the ultra-light cleansing oil for you.
Great! We'll head there now.
You'll need the key to the beauty lab. Here you go, Nikki.
So this is going to be another platforming section. It's actually hard to tell. I thought the center down there with all of the orbs going in and out might have been another one of those platforming places, like a big factory with conveyor belts or something. It's hard to tell because some of the platforming sections that you go into, they're much bigger on the inside. I didn't walk up to Timis' lab expecting that it would be a big underground facility or something, but I guess that's what it's going to be. Let's do this quickly. Probably shouldn't be wasting my time on this. We should be going to Timis' lab. Can I rotate these? No. We got 3, so this. They don't have to reach it at the same time, do they? And I assume there are multiple correct solutions. March. There's probably going to be lore in here, isn't there? Oh my god. I remember this from the opening movie. It all makes sense now. We could grow big here, but in the opening movie, they ran around as Momo, didn't they? I think I'll do that. Business Correspondence, Dear President. In your letter, you expressed your wish to collaborate with my personal brand and promote our products across Mirrorland. Oh, it's not Mirrorvale, it's Mirrorland, obviously. I understand that it showed your recognition of my brand and your sincerity in creating a joint venture. I'm sure it's the dream of many cosmetics merchants to work with a major consortium, such as the Star Hail Federation. However, after carefully reviewing your proposed terms and conditions, I'm afraid I have to regretfully decline this wonderful opportunity. Frankly, opening up the mass market and increasing sales and profit margins do align with my interest to some extent. The cost of developing beauty products, as you may know, often exceeds my expectations. Take, for example, my decision to rent a farm in the Wishing Woods to cultivate ingredients. A choice that wasn't in my original plan. However, I digress. Despite my need for more blings and having lost a considerable amount of hair writing flyers, your plan of making outfits that appeal to as many people as possible and aiming for small profits and quick returns is 100 silken lakes away from my pursuit of creating personalized beauty products. I believe there's a fundamental difference in our approaches. For you, beauty products are a commodity, something to generate profits. But for me, beauty products are a manifestation of creativity and artistic expression. I can't sacrifice the wonderful possibilities I can achieve with beauty products in exchange for more blings and higher commercial value. With this in mind, I think it's best for us to maintain our current friendly relationship. Attached to this letter is a sample of my latest creation, the Dark Circle Concealer for Night Owls. It was inspired by the serene and relaxing life I've enjoyed in Wishfield, and I hope it brings you some comfort in alleviating the fatigue that surely comes with your role as the Star Hail Federation President. Yours sincerely, Timis. Okay, so the wider area isn't the breezy, whatever, it's called Wishfield. I should remember that. What do you sense, Momo? Show me with your special eyes. And again, another one of these lore pieces was kind of business correspondence, but at least in this case, it gave a lot of personality from the person that was writing it, rather than like instructional dialogue or something. Now, which way is forward and which way is towards the side objective? Just break this for me. I guess we can jump out if we need to. Here we go. You're supposed to be Momo on those, I guess. They don't work if you're Nikki. But you can just jump if you're Nikki. Weird. Well, we're going to be Momo. If we have the option. Another one. I don't think I've missed any dew yet. Oh, the music. Kinda funky. Don't know if I'm using the term funky correctly. What was that back here? Did I see something? Could have sworn I saw... Yeah, I saw that. We have to somehow make our way around. We'll see. Formal attire for all Feywish sprites. A fragrance review. This one may not be as noticeable as the others, but it certainly has its own unique charm. It greets you softly, with notes reminiscent of the compassion in the wishing one's gaze. Then it turns into something that resembles a slight melancholy, yet utterly delicious wish. It's a scent you can linger on, like the fresh sweetness of morning dew. It'll make you feel like a teardrop shed by the last purebred glimmergrass in the world. Finally, the fragrance smoothly transitions with the notes of chilled wood. It's a smell that's etched deep into the memories of the Feywish sprites, who have lived in the Grand Millwish tree for years. Spray a bit of it in your wardrobe, and it will combine with your natural fragrance to form a dreamy scent. Natural fragrance. What is that for a Feywish sprite? Furthermore, the fragrance itself may not be prominent, but its presence will not vanish completely in open air. With this scent, you will never go unnoticed, and those who cross paths with you will liken you to a fleeting shooting star. Join the Glam Squad Stylist group to get a free sample. First come, first served. Glam Squad, huh? I didn't actually check, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the new factions over here in the woods. Yeah, we got the Glam Squad, Time for Work, and 2 mysteries. We'll get to those later. I like the way they kind of launch you. Give you an extra jump boost and everything. How do we get around to that other thing? Do we just have to... Well, let's continue on this way first. That's nothing. Alright, that goes up. Alright, here we go. It's a little side area over here. I don't think I've missed anything yet. Just 10 more of these orbs and 1 more star. The star should be easy. Although I managed to miss one of those stars in the last platforming section we did on the train. The music changed too. Cosmetic assembly line. Not sure how efficient this whole system is. And why they're so huge. I guess it's for fun, right? Timis isn't in it for the profit. She's in it for the joy, the whimsy. The science of applying eyeshadow, laying the foundation. Previously, we compared eyeshadows to fields that cultivate possibilities for beauty products. Using this analogy, we need to tend to these fields and make sure the soil is fertile to ensure a grand harvest of colors. That's right, the subject this time is applying eyeshadow primers. Do you like Sizzblooms? Their delicate flowers bloom only at night, and I believe it's because they possess a unique wisdom in how they combine colors. Their golden pollen shines especially bright under the night sky. Drawing inspiration from Sizzblooms, we can learn that using the proper primer is essential for making your eyeshadow pop. The Feywish sprites are natural-born testbeds for eyeshadows because their skin tones resemble the night sky, which makes them perfect for applying shining eyeshadows with glitter. As I've previously mentioned, the new Flowing Shooting Stars liquid eyeshadow was designed specifically for them. However, before we summon the shooting stars, it's highly recommended to employ the following technique. First, apply translucent night sky foundation to create a soft ethereal complexion, just like a clear night sky for a lighter makeup base. Then apply Black Hole Deep Socket Primer around your eyes to get a darker shade as a foundation for adding star glitter later. With this layering technique, your eye makeup will sparkle and give you the most mesmerizing gaze, like a starry night. I wonder if there's anybody out there that does their makeup inspired by Infinity Nikki. Is this supposed to be Timis? I guess so. Kind of a big ego, huh? Don't tell her I said that. Ah, we're doing this then. Damn. Damn. I think I'm jumping on... Nope, you can't jump on them. I looked at those blings above and I guess I thought you could jump onto them. This is actually moving a bit faster than I'm comfortable with. Can't use it on the conveyor belt, which is actually a problem. Can we can't transform while we're on the conveyor belt. Well, I don't think the Whimstar is here, so we'll keep going. But how do we get up there if we can't jump on these things? Is there a way around? There is. And a Whimstar is over here. A hole to drop down from? Guess we'll come back around. I'm going to guess this way is forward, so we're going this way. Oh, big jump boost from that. Anything else? No. Just to be sure. I guess not. Still missing 5 things. Hopefully we're not at the end. I think I missed 3 somewhere. Probably. That's a shame. We got a slide, huh? That's fine. I think I missed some. Too bad.
Timis, you're standing up.
She's been standing this whole time.
I used the Twin Moon Cure-All. Just apply it where you're hurt, and in no time at all, you'll be hopping around again.
The Twin Moon Kingdom's medical technology is amazing. Alright, we activated the self-cleaning mode in the lab. The mutated vines are all cleared out.
That's great! Wait here. I'll go back to the lab and make the ultralight cleansing oil.
She made it.
Da-da-da-da! The most amazing, extraordinary, ultralight cleansing oil in all of Mirrorland is here.
You're incredible, Timis.
It's all thanks to you. Without my lab, I wouldn't be able to make any miraculous beauty products. Take the ultralight cleansing oil with you, and I'm sure it won't let you down. I guarantee it.
That's great and all, but what about those 3 do that I missed? It's going to be bothering me for a long time, or until the next episode when I go back in there and grab them. Give me these 2. It won't fill the gap in my heart for the do that I missed. Just looking for a place to sit down in. Here we go. Surely we can sit down here? No. I guess this isn't Nikki sized. This is more your size, right? No? Don't be so picky, Nikki. I guess we can use this chair over here then. The sorting center can wait until next episode. They said they were about to explode, but I'm sure they'll be fine if they wait just a little bit longer. Now would be a good time to take a break.